His time has expired. Now recognize the gentleman from Minnesota for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Chair Tiffany and Ranking Member Nagus. Deputy Chief Crockett, thank you for joining us today. As I anticipate we'll hear this morning, proper forest management is a collaborative effort, and it's necessary to include tribes, along with state and local governments and private individuals and entities in our forest management practices. As you note in your testimony, the Forest Service has 193 million acres of forest and grasslands under its management. Without without partnerships with the tribes, along with state, local, and private entities, could the Forest Service properly manage these lands?
So the way I'll answer that question is the Forest Service looks for opportunities with tribes as well as other entities to help partner on the management of those lands. And so, as I mentioned earlier, tribes have a significant ecological knowledge that is beneficial for us in the management of it, and we welcome their voice at the table in helping us with future opportunities for them.
And Deputy Chief Crockett, this legislation gives you the opportunities fully to work with our tribes, and I think it's a really, really good opportunity. So while funding for the Forest Service and other land managers has increased in recent years thanks to historic investments by Congress in the Land and Water Conservation Fund, the deferred maintenance backlog for our federal land managers continues to grow year after year. This shows that increased funding is not just the answer, it's much larger than that. Deputy Chief Crockett, how can the Forest Service utilize tribes and other partners better for proper forest management, and what is holding the service back from further utilizing these partnerships?
So I don't think there's anything that's holding us back from engaging with tribes. The work that tribal leaders do on their lands is impressive, and we look forward to bringing that perspective into the work that we do on our federal lands.
So what's holding you up from working even better? Obviously, this legislation allows the work and cooperation to even be better. Irregardless of this legislation, what has been holding you up?
So I don't think there's anything that's holding us up. There are opportunities through various bills that gives us a better window in how to partner and collaborate with tribes. I think this bill does just that. It provides new windows through Good Neighbor Authority, through stewardship contracting, through retention of sawmills. But I wouldn't say anything is holding us up from engaging with tribes.
You had mentioned the Good Neighbor Authority. That is a crucial piece of legislation. And the sawmill investments on tribal lands, I think that's a huge opportunity. So it is safe to say that the expanded authorities in this bill would permit the Forest Service to better collaborate and partner with tribes, lessening the burden on your agency?
Yes.
So I would be remiss if I didn't mention that currently, or at least the start of last week, we had 3 major forest fires in northern Minnesota. It'll never happen again in my lifetime. Yeah. And I am very proud of the U.S. Forest Service and their wildland firefighting. Excellent job, night and day. And obviously the first priority is life safety. And as of yet, I haven't heard of any loss of life, which is huge. And I give credit to our local volunteer fire departments, local community members, and local restaurants and bars, and the U.S. Forest Service for providing that. So with that, Mr. Chair, I'll yield back.
Gentleman yields. Now recognize Ms. Randall for 5 minutes of questioning.
Thank you so much, Mr. Chair. It goes without saying that tribal consultation should be first and foremost